y'all, it's Taylor from Tattoo Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Today we're doing a memory keeping spread for the week of July 19th through the 25th. And this kit's gorgeous. I'm really excited to use it. And let me show it to you. So this is called Vintage Poppy by Nikki +3. This was one of her summer kits. I just love the color combo, and it's just very like pretty. And I love kind of the graphic flowers, and it has gold foil on it. And we have a boxes page. I love how all of her pages are foiled. That's so awesome. I'm going to use some of these headers this week. And then the bottom washi is super pretty. Ooh, love that. I also really enjoy that she includes numbers with all of her kits. That's so nice. It's just really nice that I don't have to pull numbers for myself. And there's a weekend banner too. And then there are some little bows as well. So I might use some of those. All right. So this week started with me visiting my family and my grandparents and seeing my nephews. And then I worked and then kind of had a relaxing weekend. So it's kind of a weird combo of different things, but I'm excited to get started, so let's do it. Of course, we are starting with the bottom washi, and it's coming in 2 strips this time. So I laid down the first little skinny strip first, leaving just a little bit of white space between the bottom of the columns and the strip, and then putting in the bigger strip at the bottom. I just kind of spaced out like where I thought they would go, and then just trimmed the excess off of the right side. For my date covers this week, I'm using the numbers from the kit and just popping those onto these like brush stroke gold foiled date covers. They look so pretty, and I love all of the fonts kind of match in this kit. And then I'm just popping those across the top of the columns, leaving some white space just so that it is filling the space up at the top of the planner. I really like for that space to be like not too blank, if that makes sense. And then I'm using these coral gold speckled headers up at the top of each column. I have found that glitter headers or foiled headers like this really make the spread look a little bit more clean if I use them. And I just like the look of them. And then popping in the weekend banner real fast before we go to the sidebar. So for the sidebar, I'm putting down my typical 2 full boxes. So one at the top and one at the bottom. I really love the full boxes in this kit. They're so beautiful. And then I'm just going to the back of my planner and grabbing these gold foiled abbreviated month scripts, and I'm going to layer that over a little flag, and I think that looks so classy and pretty. It's just gorgeous. And then to finish off this column of the planner, I'm just putting in a label along with a half box for my favorite moment of the week. And we will come back to this and finish it at the end of the spread. And then going into the plans themselves, or I should say the memories of the plans, I'm just putting in my thumbnails for my videos real quick so I didn't forget to put those in, because that does happen. So I had 3 videos go up this week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So Friday was a memory plan with me, Wednesday was organizing my leftovers, and Monday was a plan with me in my plum paper. So on this Monday, the 19th, I was at my grandparents' house, and I was with my parents and my sisters, my brother-in-law, and my 2 nephews. And here's a couple pictures of my nephew Stellan. He's just so cute. And we just kind of hung out in the morning, and I snapped a couple pictures of him. And so we said our goodbyes in the morning so that we could all head home. And of course I cried because I'm a big old baby and I hate saying goodbye to my nephew Grayson. He gets me in the feels like every time, because he gets sad and I get sad, and then we both get upset. So I just used a little Fox and Pip car to mark driving home, and then used a little icon from the kit to mark in unpacking and laundry. And then just to finish off this little space here, I used one of the bows to mark in that I also went and picked up my groceries. Starting on Tuesday, so this was a work day for me. I tried to spread my work days out over about 3 weeks, and so I just grabbed this Crafty Banana coffee cup to mark in that, and then I'm just going to make a few little notes here about the day. I pulled an extra coffee cup just for later. And so I had 3 days that I was working this week, and today, on Tuesday, was very productive, and it felt good to be back and chatting with everyone, especially my friend Amber, because we share an office. We just spend a lot of time together, so the summertime is always a little bit different because we don't see each other every day, and we don't, have conversations every day, and so it was just kind of nice to feel a little normal. And then I'm just popping in some of the full boxes really quick because I wanted to be sure to use them because they're so beautiful, and I wanted to space them out correctly. I don't like to have 2 backgrounds next to each other or near each other, and so I just am kind of figuring out where I want to put them all. And then going back to Tuesday, I used a little washi strip to separate out my day from my evening. And then I just put in an icon sticker and marked in that I was back to meal prepping. And then I also wanted to note here that I was listening to the Sharon Says So podcast. And I wrote, I love her podcast. It's so good. If you follow Sharon on Instagram, you already love her, and her podcast is just really good. There's a lot of variety of stories and concepts, and I just love her style of storytelling and just her as a general person. She's just amazing. And then on Tuesday, I put in the little computer sticker because we had some technical issues, and I had to call the IT, like the head of the IT department, and figure some things out with him. But Fred's always got my back, and he helped me out. But I was a little stressed for about 2 hours. And then I put in a full box because I wanted to be sure to use that one. And then I'm just looking in my Fox and Pip this week. I decided to use just Fox and Pip stickers for this memory spread. I thought it would be kind of fun to just kind of go with one shop, and it makes the spread look really, just really like cohesive. So just adding a little bit to Monday here before we go back to Wednesday, I put in a little Fox and Pip sticker, and that's my nephew Grayson, and he is too fast for me to get any pictures with. So that's why there were no pictures of Gray in this spread, but I did hang out with him as well. Okay, so back to Wednesday, I'm just pulling in a true crime binge sticker. This is the only non-Fox and Pip sticker that I pulled. I was just catching up on my podcast and just kind of getting out some energy too during a walk. I also was watching Never Have I Ever on Netflix, season 2. It was such a good show. I love that show. Can't wait for season 3. And then on Thursday, I used that other Crafty Banana coffee cup to mark in that I had another work day, but I was hitting a wall because I just had done a lot and I needed a little bit of a break to have away time and then come back. But it was still a good work day. I got a lot done. It just staring at the computer for that long just isn't, it's not great. And then this was my nephew's 7-month mark, Stellan. He's just so cute. And then I also did a workout on this evening, and it was really hard, but I got through it. And I have a note here that I'm trying not to be mad at my body, but it is frustrating the lack of progress I seem to be making. So I am going to the doctor in August to maybe get some answers, but also I just need to remember that I'm getting older every minute, and I need to adjust my expectations for everything basically. But it's still mentally hard. I want to challenge myself, but I can't always reach the levels that I want to, is what I'm trying to say. And then on Friday, this was when Ted Lasso was back. And so I watched the new season, like episode 1. I also had a morning walk to clear my head, especially after kind of working through some stuff the day before. I also, on this day, had a massage. It was glorious. And I have a note here, just what I needed. And then when I got home, I took a little nap, and then I cleaned out my closet, and I really got rid of a lot of stuff. I decided if it doesn't fit, it's going, no matter what. And so I was pretty ruthless and proud of myself for doing that. And then on Saturday, I just have a list here of things that I did for myself on this day. So I have a picture of me after I had filmed a favorites video, and I just felt pretty. And so I put that in here. And then I also wrote some damn goals. That's progress, because I kind of got off my goals in July. Favorites videos also, just a side note, are some of my very favorites to do. They don't get the views that other videos get, but they really are like super fun for me to watch and for me to put together. So go watch my favorites video if you want. And then I also was listening to Sense and Sensibility while I cleaned for quite a while. I just decided to just clean for a long time, and I put that on, and I got through many chapters while I was cleaning. And then just to fill the space at the bottom here, I wanted to put in, like, continue on my list of things that I did for me today. And I decided to put in that I did a lot of editing and I actually enjoyed it. I go back and forth on whether I like it or I hate it. And this day I was editing my favorites, which takes a really long time, but it was just such a fun experience to work on that. So I put that in to finish off that Saturday list. And then on Sunday, I'm just putting in some inspiration, some quotes and tweets and things like that. And then I wanted to mark on the bottom of Sunday is that I watched Fear Street. I think I finished the trilogy this day. It was really good. I'm just not a scary movie person, but I liked it. I thought it was interesting, and I liked the 3 parts and how they kind of layered together. I also worked really hard on Sunday to get back into my routine and just prepping to go back to school. I think it's important to do that. So over here on the sidebar, I filled in the label with this week and just journaled a little bit about how I had a good balance of fun and work this week, and that I cried saying goodbye to Grayson. I did want to note that, even though it's sad. But I really enjoyed like all of the time that I had with my nephews and the rest of my family, so I wanted to note that as well. And I had a kind of a recharging feeling. So just opening up my planner before I write in my favorite moment, which was filming my faves. So here is the finished spread. It turned out so pretty. I just love Nikki plus 3 kits. They're always gorgeous. They turn out perfect every single time. And they always kind of inspire me to use different things. So this week I went for kind of a Fox and Pip theme, and I love that. It just looks really cute. Oh, I love it. All right, I hope that you enjoyed this memory plan with me. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I'll see you next time. Bye.